1 a.m. Pacific Time.
Lately, in the hour or so before I go to sleep, I can't help but think about the future. When COVID is over, I imagine what it's going to be like going to college in person for the first time instead of doing it at home.
Three a.m. Pacific Time.
I'm sitting at my computer right now, working, and I can't stop thinking about how I can't wait to play soccer with my friends and go traveling. I'm really hoping that I can go to college in person soon.
Five a.m. Pacific Time. I'm taking a walk right now just to clear my head, and I'm realizing that I felt pretty depressed during quarantine, especially at the start, because I was so overwhelmed by the amount of extra time that I had, and I felt like I had to be productive, but struggled to. Seven a.m. Pacific Time.
Just watching Selling Sunset on Netflix right now, and I feel the overwhelming pressure to improve myself, if that makes sense. Like, those real estate agents on the show are so perfect, and quarantine has everyone working out, and there's so much stress on self-improvement. But you know what? Fuck society.
Nine a.m. Pacific Time.
I've been trying to play some football in the evenings, or as you guys call it, soccer. So yeah, my family and soccer have been getting me through quarantine.
Eleven a.m. Pacific Time.
So far, I haven't done much. However, currently, I'm getting ready to sit down and work on some stuff on my computer. I've lost my morning training routine for fitness, so I aim to make up for that by doing some editing stuff. I also aim to improve my basketball skills. Loneliness, though, has also had an intense effect on my mental health in quarantine.
One p.m. Pacific Time.
There have been high highs and really low lows in my mental health. In fact, probably the lowest I've ever been, because of the lack of seeing friends, a breakup I went through, and the tension with family. But the highs are caused by making, running, and drawing.
Three p.m. Pacific Time.
I've been feeling pretty sad, to be honest, but I've been getting through quarantine. Football and my dog have helped.
Five p.m. Pacific Time. I've been feeling sadness, for the most part, albeit mild. I really do miss my friends a lot. Thinking about them is bittersweet because I reminisce about when we were all together. Now it's been months upon months since I've seen them in person.
"7 p.m. Pacific Time.
Quarantine is really testing me, and I haven't seen my brother since quarantine started. I hardly ever get to speak to him now, and my parents are both divorced, so I only ever saw one at a time occasionally to begin with, but now it's even more spaced out.
"9 p.m. Pacific Time.
Hey Emma! Yes, I have gotten the letter and the postcard. In light of recent events, I have started questioning a lot of the things my dad and brother say, and so our relationship have been somewhat strained. I definitely tell them less now because their views are real trash sometimes. Hope you're doing good, Jasmine."
11 p.m. Pacific Time.
My mom had to take leave from being a flight attendant because she's immunocompromised, so neither of my parents can work during this time. It's been pretty rough. I'm looking for a job to support my family. Open to anything.
"1 a.m. Pacific Time.
But I'm hopeful for the future. I'm hopeful for college, and I'm hopeful to see people again.
I'm hopeful to live in a safer...
I'm hopeful for a more open life."
I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to think. I'm not sure what to feel. But you know what? I know what I want to do. I want to believe. I want to believe that we'll work it out. I want to believe that we'll figure this out. I want to believe that we'll fix it. I want to believe that I'm worth the effort. I want to believe that all of these old wounds will heal. I want to believe that we'll learn to appreciate each other again. I want to believe that this whole thing will be okay. But I'm not sure. I don't want to pretend that all of this is okay, because it's not. It's been really lonely. There's always hope, and sometimes hope is all you need. So, I'm not going to pretend that I'm happy. I'm not going to pretend that I'm okay. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not angry. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not heartbroken. But I'm going to say that I'm not giving up. And in a way, I'm actually very proud of that. Everything will be okay. Everything will be better than okay.